Hey everyone, the AB family here. I want to do a quick video on this Kawasaki Prairie 360 2006 model. Just picked this up 2 weekends ago. Got a decent deal on it. Had to go through it, of course. Once I buy a new four-wheeler, I'll go through everything on there. Ended up rebuilding the carburetor on it, which wasn't bad, $12 to rebuild the carburetor. The boot connecting the carburetor, the intake boot connecting the carburetor to the top end was cracked, so I replaced that boot. Some of the racks were bent the racks back, painted the racks. Ended up ordering a new fuel gauge. That should be coming in this week. I'll get that installed, but for now there was 2 little holes there that was leaking gas and spilling, so I kind of just filled this in with some hot glue for now until my new one comes in. Reset the check belt light on it, has a new belt. The boots on the axles were good, no issues there. The front bumper was bent to the right pretty bad, so I pulled it off, bent it back, repainted it. I got it running great, no issues whatsoever. Just installed a new winch on the back with my box scrape that I had on my last ATV. Got this Badland winch from Harbor Freight, the 2500. Got the Harbor Freight bracket, did not fit anything, so I ended up making a bracket myself for it. Got all the wires ran in the back here, right up to the battery, which wasn't too hard to run it that far. Got everything tied in there nicely. I will be installing a winch switch on the handlebar coming up this week that I'll tie into the box there. But other than that, pretty nice ATV, got a really good deal on it. Wasn't running great. No knocking, no smoking, no nothing. Ended up having to replace the fuel petcock on it. Other than that, pretty good ATV. Ready to see how this works. I sold a Polaris, 1995 Polaris Big Boss 6x6 400 for it. It was just a little too big for me to store in here, so I ended up getting something a little smaller. Really happy with this so far, so we'll see how it goes. I'll do an update, and I'll also do a video on how I wired the switch to the Harbor Freight Badlands 2500 on the handlebar, so I'm not having to use the wireless remote, which there's a slight delay in the wireless remote. I only use that if I have to get off the ATV and winch something, but other than that, I usually just use the switch on the handlebar. But pretty nice setup here. All I did here was, I'm using the winch as a sleeve hitch, of course, but I went to Harbor Freight and got a little 2-inch receiver adapter, put it on the back there. Did a little quick weld job with where it'll flex up and down. Fairly small driveway here, so I don't need anything huge, but scraping it every once in a while is nice to level it off. But yeah, I'll do some update videos coming up soon. Thanks.